a group of young adults, young people, came from Monterey, and they were going to have a revival here in the neighborhood and reach out, spread the gospel. But one of the young adults was a young man named David Runhell.
It was fall 2004. I was in my bedroom. I kneeled and said, if you really want me to be in ministry, then you gotta show me the way. But I never thought that Dallas and the US would be part of that way.
This was eye-opening for me because I thought, no, we send people to Mexico to learn about the gospel because we know it.
When I came to Casa, I was like a missionary. You know, one of the things that the missionary does is to learn the culture. And I had to learn the culture of the Spanish-speaking community, but also the English-speaking community.
Our pastor, James Minor, saw in him a person who could fulfill a vision that he had of reaching out to and bringing in the community.
The community in the 50s was filled of young couples, teachers, hardworking people, and English-speaking people. However, the community always was called Casa.
Then, as these original owners died or moved away, then the newer people were Hispanics and African Americans.
So this created a conflict in the ministry because the church stopped ministering to the community, to the mission field.
We were blinded to our neighbors. Those of us who are left wondered, what are we going to do?
So the key is really to minister the mission field. And if that means that we need to start changing the language a little bit or the way to do ministry, then in order to survive, that's what needs to happen.
I'm from Puerto Rico. I came here before I got married with my husband. We started going to the First United Methodist Church in Dallas. And my husband was, but I need to found a church that it can talk Spanish too. So he put a Google Spanish Methodist Church in Dallas, and the first one that appears was Casa.
We say, es una iglesia en tu idioma, which means it is a church in your own language, whether you speak Spanish or English. And so people can choose to join the small group in English or bilingual or in Spanish, same thing with worship services.
Coming here at Casa gave me the opportunity to know different cultures, different people. Even though it's the same language, they are from different countries, Salvador, Peru.
Language is not a barrier, culture is not a barrier. It's a mix, challenging mix, but if you find the balance, it's a beautiful mix.
We have different styles of worship. Theirs is much livelier. There was a member who came to both services, and he said, I come to the first service English speaking for the language so that I can understand. And I come to the second service for the spirit.
Every fifth Sunday, we come together, and it's a very diverse, bilingual, and different service.
Celebrate and sing in Spanish, sing in English. It's awesome.
It was in 2014 that the ministry of Casa was growing, but the building, which is from 1951, was falling apart. It was really hard, really, to think about expanding when all your income had to go to fix this, fix that. After a time of discernment, we moved in faith and said, I think God is calling us to remain faithful to this community. And so we said, we're gonna stay, pray a lot, and see how we can deal with it. We don't have the budget to hire a contractor or a designer, but we have the people. All the Spanish membership, they do remodeling. So we put together a plan with this contractor, Gerardo Cavazos, and said, how about if we remodel the whole building, little, by phases, and we use our people, and we just raise funds to buy the materials.
Pastor Davis talked to me, do the capitan. So you need to find the people. Okay, this is the plan. Bathrooms, hallway, this is the colors. You know, the guys put floors, the guys put drywalls, the guys do carpenter.
It's hard how they do it, After 8 p.m. when they finish work, they come and they continue working, but in their church. And so this has created some ownership on behalf of each of them. They don't say anymore, oh, this is the church where I go to, but now they say, this is my church.
This is the time. Pay back. So God give you, you need to give God.
Our vision is pointing people to Jesus Christ. And normally that means people that are not yet in the church, which means that we are always looking outside. I continue nurturing the understanding of how we can be a relevant church in a neighborhood that is constantly changing.
When we feel that we know and that we have only something to give to other people, we stop growing and we lose something.
If the current membership is willing to embrace change and embrace the vision and understands that church is not about you, but about the mission field, then this transition can take place.